Hi, welcome back to the More Power Hour podcast. Yeah, it's been a minute. If you want to know why, well, mysteries are good for your self esteem. It is Penelope
So,
Serona back with my official co-host Toria Love.
hi everybody.
Okay, well, we're back.
It's awkward.
We're
I'm
back.
getting into the swing of it. I got to get comfortable. I'm not there. I'll get there. So originally our plan was to have some recorded episodes up and running around October or September. And then life kind of hits you as it does. And we got super busy on both ends. And so here we are, almost the end of 2024 recording.
Well, you all will be listening to this in 2025, so hi, we're from the past. We're time travelers.
Actually, I love that as a concept, though, in all honesty.
Right.
I like the idea of time travel as like a full concept. So a lot of fun projects coming in the upcoming year. A lot of stuff that
It's
both of us are
confidential
gonna
as
be
of now.
Yep,
Ha
it
ha ha
is.
ha ha ha.
It is. So, to be announced, a lot of stuff, but just know it's going to be a fun year. We're going to hopefully keep recording this podcast and keep up with it,
Well, our goal is to actually record way more frequently and hopefully to just ignore life in some ways, I guess sometimes. Because, like, I have so much fun doing this podcast. Like, and any of the listeners, we don't make any money. And if you can't tell, look at our views. We are not monetized. We do this literally because it's fun and we like to do it. And if people listen, awesome. If you don't like it, well, okay.
That's it. I mean, if you don't like it, don't listen.
If you don't like it, just don't fucking listen. That's the same thing I say about my music. If you don't like it, well, suck a cock. Okay, well, I'm a little more aggressive.
I mean, at this point, also, one thing I don't get also is like people who will hate watch or hate listen to people. It's like, if you don't like somebody, why? I don't get that at all.
As like a professional grudge holder, which is what it sometimes feels like, considering how many disses I put out, I think I counted in the catalog. It's like out of 60-some songs, over 30 are diss tracks, and I'm like, at least I have justification in my anger and hatred.
I mean, at least it's coming out in art, I guess, That's all I'm saying about it. I don't know. We get music out of it.
I get good music out of it. My hatred breeds a lot of, of my music. I've been taking a break. I'm not really doing anything with music right now at the moment. It is what it is. I mean, am I going to continue working on music? 100%. Is anything coming out anytime soon or anything special happening? Unfortunately, no, but the podcast is going to have a lot of new stuff that's going to be super fun.
Yeah, we'll find stuff to talk about. It's basically just like we're sitting down having a one-on-one conversation with each other.
Yeah, you all are just interlopers.
Yeah, you just listen. You're just there. You get to hear it. You get to have your own little thoughts and things about it.
And always feel free to comment and, like, voice your opinions. Just try to be respectful of others or whatever. I'm bad at that, but, like, Toria's way better at that.
If you're a person that gets on here and you want to, like, argue, cause a scene or something like that, you comment, we'll find a way to, like, it will not be shown. I'm pretty sure there's ways you can filter on, like, YouTube. I'm still learning.
I'm also still learning. YouTube is fun, but it's also a lot different than, like, TikTok.
For me, my main source of, like, information and most of my videos and stuff is on TikTok. Like, that's where people can find my stuff. So I don't know enough about YouTube, but I used to make YouTube videos in the past. So it's a whole different thing than when I was making them. So like it's a whole different platform.
Right. Sorry about that,
So
y'all.
the background noise.
Yeah, my phone started to ring.
So, I mean, is there any current life updates that you want to update the people? Is there any, I thought it might be fun to do a little update, maybe a little.
I am currently writing my first book, so that is something that I am doing.
And she's very popular.
It's my granny keeps calling. Granny, I love you. I know you're listening. So this is you trying to
She's
call during the
also,
podcast. She is awesome.
she is also very popular.
Yes, yes. Though it's constantly dinging. If I have internet or service, it is going ding, 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 ding. I just have friends, a lot of friends.
So, is there, what, if you can talk on it, what is your book going to be about?
Well, it is basically a poetry book with a couple of little short stories in it. Now, depending on my mood, I guess will depend on how dark the themes are. But for the most part, what I can say is it should be an interesting little read.
Okay,
Um,
that'll be fun.
it will contain a lot of like unused lyrics that I haven't used, and maybe even possibly some themes from songs I have already done. I would say it's a quarter of the way written at this point. What have you been up to?
I mean, honestly, as far as artistic endeavors go, like I mentioned, I'm mostly just doing TikTok at this current moment. I post a lot of videos, sometimes topical stuff. I post about sometimes touchy subjects, just depending on what is coming up on my feed and what I feel that I want to talk about. Other times, just stuff comes into my head, and I'm like, this is what we're talking about today. So, I mean, artistic endeavors, yeah, I'm just doing that. That's mostly what I'm doing. Hopefully, they don't ban TikTok.
Well, I do
need that.
believe that they're not actually banning the app. You just won't be able to get it in the app store. So if you already have it, you're good. But like when updates and stuff happen, you won't be able to update it. So I guess slowly it'll just kind of weed itself out, unless it's like bought by a different company. But Donald Trump was like, I like TikTok, so maybe they're gonna keep it. I don't. I gave up on trying to
Well,
understand
no.
what's happening with all the alien
So,
shit. Like, okay, okay, ban TikTok. We have other means, and like, couldn't you just set your phone to say that you're not in the U.S. and then just download TikTok anyway?
I'm not tech savvy whatsoever, but I do know that is something that you can do. You can do like one of those VPN kind of things, I guess. I don't know if that would work in this case where you can literally put like anywhere. And so, it kind of defeats the purpose. But I know for me personally, that's kind of my little creative outlet for this current moment. I'm trying to get back into stuff like reading, drawing, painting, just I'm a little bit of everywhere. I can't stay with one singular like art thing. I have to be doing.
I want to
So
give a quick little shout out to the Detroit Lions. They won today. So, shout out Detroit Lions on the 22nd of December. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I
I
love
don't
my
know nothing
Lions,
about.
man.
I'm not a sports girly whatsoever. I don't know nothing about none of that. Like if it ain't local and if it ain't Wildcats, I don't know nothing about nothing. Even then, I don't know. But yeah, sure, we'll give them a shout out. Heck yeah, shout out, right?
Yeah,
But anyway,
I love the city of Detroit. I love it.
shout out to Detroit.
Fuck yeah! Shout out Detroit. Shout out Clarksville, San Antonio.
Where Eminem, how you doing?
Eminem, if you're listening, please DM me or check your DMs
Em-
either or.
Eminem's listening.
Taylor, also, if you're listening, go ahead and check your DMs. I'm in there too. Don't worry. Actually, if you're famous at all and you're a rapper or somebody I've actually admitted I look up to, hey, go check your fucking DMs. I'm probably in there.
Oh, wait, you know who really though? In all seriousness though, one quick thing. I'm gonna plug myself here. Follow me
Go.
on TikTok. Okay,
Yes.
it's on TikTok. Toria the awkward turtle. You'll find me. There's a picture. You'll know it's me. Just trust me, right? And second thing, Kendrick Lamar dropped an album.
GNX.
And yeah, dude, it is so good. It is so good. I haven't finished everything on it, but you know what? Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. I'm ready for the Super Bowl. Let's do it.
I absolutely am obsessed with the whole fucking album. Reincarnate is probably one of my favorite tracks, I would say. And of course, like TV Off with the mustard. Like, I go insane.
He went Super Saiyan on him.
He really did. It's so good. The whole album is amazing.
I'm hoping, I would love to get tickets to see him, but I don't know.
I'm trying to find, well, if you wanted to, like, we found tickets. I'm not going to say on here how much they were, but it's a decently cheap price for the Chicago show on June 6th. Sorry, y'all. So we might be there. So if you want to catch us at the Kendrick show in June, there's a good possibility of that. But we're going to give you all a quick break so you can listen to some ads before you get to watch the next part. Sorry about that.